Well, we can hear deer, but we can't see deer. There's one that walked behind us up on the hillside, and then there's one out to my left, far left. We haven't been able to see them, but we can hear them walking.
So it's November 5th, right? November 5th, we're right in the middle of the beginning of the rut. 5th or 6th. We're right in the beginning of the rut here in Greenup County. Got some big bucks on this property. Baylee's looking to tag out this morning.
If they would just stop being invisible, that'd be great.
Yep. It's a little warm this morning, but I think the deer are going to be moving regardless. It's Baylee's first hunt of the year. We'll see if we can make something happen. After the geese pass by. Alright, here we go.
Well, we got out here a little late, so we didn't have time to aim the second tree stand. So we're just sitting on the ground. This is the second hunt. It's about I'd say 61 degrees right now. Wow. Kill a big one. Yeah. So fingers crossed and prayers.
So, hunt number 3. It's morning now. It's about 55 degrees.
I think it's 49 now. Right now.
49.
Yeah.
We're going to the same spot that we went yesterday. During maybe about 30 minutes before we headed out of the woods, we saw a buck. We didn't really get to see how big it was, but it was decent size. It was about 70 yards away. And Austin tried to get its attention using his grunt call, but it was not interested in us at all. It was on the move. And then I saw a doe in front of it, so we knew it was chasing it and we were not going to get its attention. But we stayed out there a little bit longer and it didn't show back up. But we were hunting on the ground and Austin got the second tree stand hung. So we'll be in the tree stand this morning and hopefully we get to see it again. There was a doe on camera this morning, so hopefully we'll see a buck. We heard a lot of movement to our left, and we look over, and there's 4 deer running downhill. And we couldn't really tell what they were, But they started to circle back around, and it ended up being 2 doe and 2 yearlings. And they walked right across, right in front of us. The first one was stomping a bit, but she wasn't stomping towards us, it was more down the hill. But then they just came, they crossed in front of us, they stopped it to our right a little bit in front of Austin, and they stayed there for about like 10 minutes, just eating around, and then they finally just walked off downhill. So I was hoping like a monster buck would be following them, but no. But at least we got to see them, so that was nice.
Get ready. Here, I'll range him for you. Hold on. Don't move. He's coming right to us. That's gonna be first pin, Baylee. First pin. Right there. First pin. Get him. Oh my gosh, Baylee. Wait. I still see him. Just wait, he's going down. Yeah, I do too. No.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Are you getting from Baylee?
Yes.
That's crazy that he still has a weapon.
I know. I think his guts are out on the other side too.
Right here. Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
I just dropped my personal best. Oh my gosh. Austin did a rattling sequence, and he saw a deer up on the hill. He saw one run, and then he did a rattling sequence, and he saw a buck. He just saw the antlers, and a few minutes had passed. I didn't see it at all, and then a few minutes had passed, and then we saw it start coming down right in front of Austin to my right. Started coming down, and then Austin hit a grunt and got his attention, and so it started turning this way, and it started coming down closer to us, and then it turned around and it started going back further away. And so Austin did a call again, and it just stopped, and it was turned away from us, but it was stopped. Like, we definitely got its attention, and it started walking again, and I was like, man, like, it's gonna go away. And Austin hit another call, and then I heard something to my left, and I look over this way, and I mean, like, probably 40 yards to my left, I see a giant, and I was like, Austin, and he's coming straight in, like, I mean, straight in. What was it, like 20 yards?
Yeah, if that. I think you shot him. Let's see. He's standing right there. You shot him at 11 yards.
He was so close, and he was so big, and I was shaking so bad. I thought he had caught our wind because he was looking straight up at us, and I'm like in the air like this. And then that other buck to our right, I guess he turned back this way and he started coming back in. And then so that got his attention, and so he starts walking in closer, and all of a sudden was like first pin, and I just put it right behind that shoulder and I smoked him.
All right, so we're back at the house right now. We did track a little bit on that buck. After Baylee shot it, she shot it at 9, or no, I think it was right before 9. It was like 8:56, and we waited till 11, and we went to go track, and we ended up bumping the deer out of what I'm assuming was his first bed, and he's still alive. So I'm back here at the house rewatching the footage on the big screen here, just kind of seeing what we can see. And from what I can tell, it looks like, you know, he brings his arm up as he's walking, and Baylee shoots him, and it goes in like through where his elbow is, and then, I mean, it was a straight pass through, obviously with the crossbow at, 11 yards. And we know we've hit guts because there's gut bile all over the place, but there was also a ton of blood. I do think it may have been a single lung hit. We're going to get a dog out there probably tonight. Take a dog out, and just better safe than sorry on this one. Pretty good buck, definitely Baylee's biggest, so I'm going to send this footage to the dog tracker here, and then just kind of go from there, see what he says. After searching for this buck for a few hours, we ended up locating his first and second bed that he was not in at the time, around 200 yards from the original shot site. Blood was good at the shot site mixed with bile, but became sparse as we continued the track. The dog took us approximately 800 yards from the original shot site, where we bumped him out of his third bed. After the tracker reviewed the footage, he felt confident that based off of what we saw, that the buck would live. I returned back to the area the next day around 36 hours following the original shot and bumped the buck out of another bed, being a total of almost 1,000 yards from where she had originally shot him the first time. The buck was doing great, moving just fine, and it seemed that Baylee was not going to be able to close the chapter on this one. The hardiness of these animals, especially during the rut, does not go unnoticed, and a great amount of respect is warranted to them. Baylee was discouraged, as she felt that she had just missed her only opportunity at filling her buck tag on her personal best. However, love or hate the rut, it is full of surprises. buck right in front of us. Right in front of us. Don't move. Get the bow up, get the bow up, get the bow up. He's 30 second pin. Second pin. Wait. First pin. Bet. Right there. You smoked him, Baylee. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you just shot a giant Baylee. Baylee, right here. Baylee, right here. He's dead, Baylee. He just died right there. He's dead. He just died. What did you just do?
I just shot a buck.
You just shot a stud, Baylee.
We can literally see him from the tree stand, and he's dead.
You freaking hammered him. Oh my God. I freaking rattled him in. I'm sitting here rattling. He's standing right there, 35 yards, looking right at us. Did you not see him?
What?
Did you not see him?
No, I didn't see him at all.
Did you hear me tell you, Buck?
Yeah, I heard you say buck, and I had my phone out, so I put my phone away, and I thought it was coming from this way, so I looked over and I was like, where? And then you said, do you not see him? So I looked this way, and I couldn't see him, but I could hear him.
Yeah.
And I was literally praying. I was like, Lord, please, because I thought he was gonna spook.
No.
I was like, please don't let him run, please. Please just let me get the crossbow up.
Oh.
I aimed a tad bit forward because he was...
Yeah, I recorded the whole shot. You hammered him. Good job. Good freaking job, Baylee. I'm so proud of you. That's your personal best, Baylee. That's a stud, dude. Oh my gosh.
So Austin did a rattling sequence, and I was actually just chilling on my phone, and I'd been praying all morning. I was like, Lord, please, if it's your will, just let me shoot a hoss buck early in the morning so we can get this over with and we're not out here too long because it's cold. And Austin does a rattling sequence. And then did you do a few grunts?
I did. So about 7:15, I did a rattling sequence and then did some grunts, and right after, and then at 7:35, so about 20 minutes later, I did another rattling sequence, but I didn't grunt at all. I was in the middle of rattling when I looked up and saw him, and he was right there.
Yeah, and where Austin's up to my right, I didn't see him. I was looking down at my phone and stuff, and Austin said, buck, buck, buck. And I look up, and I didn't see anything in front of me, so I thought it was coming from his side, because we've had that happen before where it came down the hill where he could see it, and I had to look over my shoulder. So I look over it, I'm like, where at? I don't see it. He's like, right in front of you, right in front. So I look forward, and I still don't see it, but I can hear him. And then I see him, and I'm like, oh. So I like slowly slip my phone back into my pocket, and I had the crossbow resting on my knee, so I'm trying to lift it up. And he stops a few times and stomps at us.
He was trying to, well, he wasn't really stomping. He didn't know. He was trying to find us because we were so close. Like, I was rattling pretty loud, and he was close to us. So he was trying to figure out where we were at. But what he was going to do was, we had a perfect wind. So our wind was a southwest wind. So we were blowing from the bottom of this holler straight back over our shoulder here. So what he was going to do was he was going to circle all the way around us and get all the way up to the top of this hill, which is what I knew he was going to do. Yeah. So I'm glad you shot him when he was right here, because he would have got away from us and smelled us and it would have been game over. But it just happened to luck out so well because he come from the bottom of the holler here. He wasn't already behind us. And I was really hoping, because I think he came from this ridge up in here. But I think he dropped down. I think he was further back down towards like the houses, and I think he come down into that holler and popped out on this trail and was walking the trail trying to look for what was rattling. But I'm just glad he didn't walk the hill up that way and come in behind us, but he didn't, and that's a big buck.
Yeah. He was 30 yards off, and was like, second pin. And I was looking, and he would look up a few times, and I wanted him to be more broadside, because the last time that something wasn't more broadside, we lost him. So
Yeah.
I was hoping for a better shot. And he came right on in, he came closer, and I was just like, first pin. He was about 20 yards away. And I was just like, Austin, he did a little noise. He went,
That.
and then he stopped. He looked straight in our direction, and I was just like,
Boom, it was over. That's a true testament too, because like it's December 1st. We've got a big cold front, big snow on the ground that just happened overnight. But what's great is like these bucks are starting to enter their second rut. But like this time of year in the post rut, these deer get super aggressive looking for the last does and heat. So like any kind of fighting, if you've got the right wind, and I knew we would because I knew a lot of them deer coming on this holler, fighting sequences are awesome this time of year, because them big mature bucks especially, they hear that fighting and they're like, man, you know, there's a hot doe up there and I gotta go check it out. So this guy came in for a fight, and unfortunately for him, he lost. So let's go get him.
all right, thank you, Lord. Surprised we don't see this little bright red arrow just poking out.
He was kind of like up on this hill bank, this bank here, so if it went through him, it probably went way like over there somewhere. So I'm not too concerned if we don't find the arrow, but I think this is where he was standing.
Yeah, 'cause it starts right there, and then he like thrashes
He's
it.
right down there. I see him. But he was right here, so if he would have been standing, let's see, was he up here? No,
No,
it was like literally right here.
Right through that. He was standing right here.
So your arrow would be like, oh, it's hard telling. It's probably down there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's okay. He's right there. Let's go get him. Let's go get your hands on him. Look at this. This is nuts.
This is where he like rolled.
Yeah.
He did like a dive and roll and hit all
Yeah.
these trees. Look at all the ferns. Oh, hey.
Oh, blood everywhere. That was a nice deer. Get him, sis. He's right there. Go get him. Get your hands on him. Nice buck. That is a bruiser. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's stud. Baylee. That's the one we got on camera yesterday. Crap.
Whoa.
What did you just freaking do? Look at his right. Look at his left side on his G2. His G2 is his second point on his left side. Look at it. Back there.
I know. I'm
Look
looking
at it being, look how it's palmated.
I know, it's weird.
Baylee.
Santa lost a reindeer.
Oh my gosh. That is a giant buck.
Freaking hoss.
That is really cool. Clean past through and straight to the tree. So you can get it out. The broadhead might still be in good shape. The arrows were in, but the broadhead's still fine, ain't it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's what we love to see.
That's awesome. Go for it.
I don't know if I can.
1, 2, 3.
He's so heavy.
Alrighty, I'll help you. There's Nathaniel. Yeah. Stud. Giant dude. Biggest buck we've had out here so far.
I don't think I've ever had a deer that big in front of me.
Deer like that don't come very often. That's for sure. There he is.
Put hurting on the buck population today.
This year has been amazing for chasing 606. Got Baylee on her biggest buck to date. It'll be really hard to top this one, sis.
Oh, yeah.
You killed the biggest buck out of any of us this year too, which is phenomenal. But me and Nathaniel and now Baylee have all tagged out on a stud this year.
Mm-hmm.
My buck and Bailey's buck both shot the same property. This deer, I rattled him in. First saw him at probably 40 yards. Bailey had no idea he was even there. Had to kind of get her attention real quick.
Yeah, I couldn't see him. I didn't know where he was coming from.
He was coming in, looking around all frantically, trying to figure out where we were at. Rattled and saw him, and then I was like, oh crap, you know, there's a nice buck. Set the rattle and antlers down, got the video camera ready. Just in time. Come up to 30 yards, stopped. Thought that's where she was going to shoot him. It's where you almost shot him, right?
Yeah, almost.
And then come back up to 20 yards on the money, and I
He was
stopped
on the
him.
move.
He was trying to get downwind of us, but we had such a good wind. Wind was blowing straight in our face, blowing to the southwest, so blowing back over our right shoulder, and he was coming from our left. So he would have had to have gone all the way around us and to our right side from just the way he came, and he wasn't going to make it that far.
No.
So
Nope.
she ended up putting the perfect heart shot on him at 20 yards.
Yeah.
G5 Mega Meat broadhead, 10-point crossbow. Bailey's biggest buck to date. She's gonna get him shoulder mounted this year.
Yeah,
Her very first shoulder mount. Super thankful to the Lord.
of course.
Did a Bible study this morning.
It was great. It was talking about calling in and the Lord hunting. So, right on the
Lord.
money.
The Lord hunting after our own heart. And following the voice of the Good Shepherd, just as a buck follows the grunt call. So, pretty accurate with the way that today went. Yeah. Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be more proud of my little sister. Proud big brother moment right here.
I'm very thankful. It's been a wild last few hunts though. I shot that one and he made it. I didn't put a hurting on him like I thought I did, but that's okay because he was an 8 and I got what we're counting as an 11. It's got this little point right here.
Yeah.
It looks like it kind of looks like it chipped a little bit at the top there.
Main
But-
frame 10 with a
with another point coming off there. It's been chipped off, so we're gonna count him as an 11 with palmated G2s, which is super cool.
Yeah, very grateful for being able to kill this. I was praying all morning in the tree stand. I was like, Lord, if you just give me a hoss buck, I'll kill him. I was like, please a little bit early though if it's in your will, because it's cold.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too bad this morning. I had my toe warmers in, so.
Yeah.
But very grateful for the opportunity and for this great harvest. And yeah.
Oh, I love you.
I love
I'm so proud of you.